What's up, everybody? What's going on? So I was gonna go live, calling it Stress-Free Monday. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. A lot is going on. A lot is going on. So how y'all doing? I know I'm just hitting the live, so I'm gonna wait for a couple people to come on in, talk to me. What's going on? How y'all doing? Let me know you watching. I see numbers at the top, but just let me know you watching. What's going on? How we doing? What's up? Maya, what's up? That's the only name it's showing me right now. How y'all doing? I want to just get on, talk about stress, see if we can help each other. It's crazy because I was thinking about doing this today. And at the same time I was thinking about it, I was putting together that flyer I put out. And I got an inbox. And basically somebody just telling, what's up, Angelique? How you doing? Somebody was telling me basically how stressed they been. A lot of stuff is going on. And then one of my other friends put on social media how she's stressed out, and a lot of, definitely with this pandemic going on, a lot of us are tired of talking about it, but it's a reality. It's our reality. So maybe we can come together, help each other, pray through this thing together, because that's what I definitely want to end by doing. But let's talk. How y'all doing? What's up, Angelique? How was your day? You have a stressful job. So Miss Deborah, what's going on? I see you coming on in. Come on in the room. I don't feel like singing it, but if you put me in my right key, I might be able to do it. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? How's your week started? It's the first day of the week. Woohoo, Monday. Y'all like the apparel? I got this from Kilimanjaro. If you're in Cincinnati, Ohio, you want to check them out. Nice African spot to get all your African apparel needs, supplies. Check them out up on Ludlow, up in Clifton. Anywho, y'all, what's going on? Let's talk about stress. It's a lot going on in the world. I know we got a lot that we're dealing with. How are we dealing with it? Help me, help somebody, so that we can get through this thing together, because it's hard. Miss Victoria, I see you coming on in. Thank you. I appreciate it. But it's a lot going on. And I definitely think and know that prayer is definitely the key. God is the answer. Yesenia, what's up, boo? How you doing? How are you? Somebody's laughing. I don't understand why they're laughing, but that's fine. Oh, no, that's what's up. Yesenia, what's going on? How you doing? I just want to see what we can do to help each other get through this stressful process, this thing called life. Because it ain't over until it's over. And when it's over, you ain't got to deal with the stress, right? So let's help each other get through this thing. It's hard. It's really hard. I definitely know that. Hey, what's going on? How you been? I've seen you've been posting Yesenia anyway. I've seen you've been posting the videos or pictures of the weddings, the setups. So I see you still doing that. Proud of you. Keep going. Like, you've always been awesome and amazing. So I'm sure you're still doing awesome and amazing things. So keep going. But like I said, I wanted to talk about stress. Like, too many of us are dealing with it. A lot of us are dealing with it in silence. And a lot of us don't even know we're dealing with it, just because it's become our norm. I miss you too. I definitely do. I actually was watching some of our old videos, me and your daughter, when we got into it up at the job when we were arguing. But anyway, so what's going on though? Like, how are we dealing with this? Like, are we dealing with it? Like, do we have some tips? Miss Jackie, what's going on? Jackie Ray. One thing I can say though is what I found to be a release to get over the stress, because I can say that I was one that dealt with it. Miss Sandra, again, my prayers, I talked to you earlier, but my prayers are definitely with you in the loss of your daughter, your second daughter, like this year, right? So we're definitely praying for you. all things work together for the good. And I know that you love the Lord, so I know it's going to work together for your good. And Miss Victoria said, I'm laughing because I didn't know you were on live. It would be wonderful. It is wonderful to see and hear you. I wish I could say the same thing. It's wonderful to know that you're watching me, though. I do miss you. Like, I do miss all of you guys. One day we're going to see each other. I'm actually up there this week. I don't know if you're going to be at the funeral, Willie's funeral this Saturday. I will be in Cincinnati for one day. So maybe I can see you there. I mean, sad occasion, but maybe I can see you there. Hey, Miss Deborah, how you doing? What's going on? I wanted to get on and talk about stress, see what we're doing, how we're doing, how we can get through this thing. But I was saying, I was dealing with it. I've dealt with it. Honestly, I watched a couple videos earlier too. And the crazy thing is, because it's been approached or it's been said to me and about me, I've heard, but the new Carrie embraces everything that's been said. I can take it in, but I can also let it slide off. About running. Let's understand this concept of running. It's a difference between running and changing your environment. Don't say in the same breath that you can change your situation by changing the people around you, but then when somebody do it, say that they're running. So understand, and this is my message for everybody, to let them know that there was, first off, nothing for me to run from. It's Carrie being an adult, because I can do it and I did do it, but taking ownership of what I can control, and that's myself. So that's what I did. I took ownership of myself. And that's one thing I wanted to say, how we can deal with stress if we handle it by taking control of it. Because it's something technically that you can control. And while you're in it, it's very, 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 I don't want to make it seem like it's something easy. But it's definitely, what's up, Michelle? It's definitely something hard to try to do, definitely while you're in the process or in the midst of stress or in a stressful situation. But one thing you can do that you have the control over is to take control of the situation. It's your situation. It's your life. Like, honestly, when you grasp your life by the root, like, everything else is going to come into alignment because it has no other choice, because you have the ability to take the grasp of your life. So at the end of the day, I think that's where it starts. And then too, I was watching a video earlier. One thing that I've learned, or one thing that I'm learning definitely as a believer, that God promised us, like, that's the most amazing thing though, that God promised us some things. He promised us that he was never going to leave us. He promised us that he was never going to forsake us. He promised that he was going to be with us, that he was going to protect us, that he was going to love us, that he will answer us when we call. So that's what it is right there. If we seek God though, and while we're in this stressful situation, those promises right there is your answer. Those promises that he promised you is the answer to your stressful situation. So you got to seek him. You got to know that when you call him, he's going to answer. You're going to know that when you seek him for love, he's going to give it. You're going to know that when you ask him for protection, that he's going to cover you. You got to know these things. So like, as a believer, we have to stand on something, or we're going to fall for anything. And that's, to me, the answer. At least that's what got me through. Delisha, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? Delisha, actually, I was thinking about you earlier. And like, this is crazy. Like earlier today, because I was thinking about Willie and how you told your daddy that I was the one that said you couldn't sing. It was Willie that said you couldn't sing, or that not that you couldn't sing, that you were singing tenor. He didn't say you couldn't sing. He said you were singing tenor. And you told your daddy at that gas station like a month or two ago that it was me that said that. So I just want to correct you, and it's on live. Miss Nina, how you doing? What's going on? So, yes, amen goes right there. That, to me, is the truth. Like, I've learned that, though, and it's been amazing. Like, these last couple of weeks, of course, during my transition, before my transition, because I knew I was leaving Cincinnati 2 months prior, before it even got out, or before I put it out. But during that time, Mr. Chuck, what's going on? I watched the video of your wife yesterday. That you married an amazing woman. When I tell you, his wife, Sawana Springfield, is amazing. Tracy, what's going on? So no, but my point was before I said gave him a shout out. My point before that was that when I learned and grasped the concept of taking control of my own life, grabbing it by the roots and not letting it go, regardless of what people thought, regardless of what the situation was, regardless of anything that was outside of the scope of my control. I can't control that. I can only control what I have control over. And I'm only going to say in this situation, it's me. So once we learn that concept, once I learned that concept, definitely, like, I promise you, like, stress has been gone. Like, I refuse to allow it into my area. I refuse to allow it in my situation. No more will I walk in a thing called stress. One, because you have to start affirming that to yourself. Like, it's just as simple as what I just did. I just said, I'm not allowing it to be in my life anymore. And as simple as that may sound, your mouth, your words, it has power. Your tongue has power. When you learn that concept, I promise you, everything come into alignment. Because I said I was going to move. Despite popular demand, I moved. I said that I wanted to work from home. I work from home. Like, when you start calling those things out with your tongue, you start bringing it to life. And then if it doesn't come to life, put yourself in a position where it can come to life. Because you have that control. You want the new car, put yourself in a position for the new car. You want a new relationship, put yourself in the right position for a new relationship. But it all starts with you. At least that's my thought. What you think? What do you think? I'm pretty sure, like, it starts with you, right? So what's going on? What's going on? Jennifer, how you doing? What's up? I feel like I just got off the phone with you. I feel like I did, and I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, Miss Victoria, I definitely believe it's true. Like, honestly, when you sit back and you look at the situation, or when you sit back and you look at your surroundings, it all starts with you. Like, honestly, like, and some things, it calls for drastic measures. Like, it calls for you to uproot yourself. It calls for you to move out. It calls for you to change circles. It calls for you to switch jobs. It calls for you to give up some things, from yourself too. Because, like, we in stressful situations because of us. Like, sometimes we keep ourselves in those situations. Like we do. Montel, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Talking about dealing with stress. Like, how are we dealing with it? I know this pandemic has been hard. Relationships are changing because we got to spend a little bit more time with each other. So it's showing true colors. The job is hard. I know the kids, they home more, so parents are stressed. How we dealing with it? Like, we need to deal with it. So help me. Help somebody. And I'm going to say that again. Help me help somebody. Let us know. Yeah, keep praying, keep praying. Prayer is definitely the key. I feel like I started this live off by saying that. Prayer is definitely the key. But how many of us are truly praying though? Like, how's our prayer lives? Because that matters too. So I took somewhat of a note because I wanted to stay on like topic. But one thing I wanted to say too about myself, because I can really only talk about myself, but I'm looking for your comments, so talk to me. But for myself, I had to make a move. Hey Carrie, I get back into nature. Nothing like a good walk in nature. Yes, you definitely taught me that a long time ago. A long time ago. And I definitely know that you have Brenda Zachmeister is like this out-of-the-box thinker. I don't care. She might not agree with me, but I definitely think she is. She's an out-of-the-box thinker. Like, she's on this whole peace kick. Like, she does not deal with, like, drama. Like, I've known that lady since I was 9 years old. And she's never been in situations where, like, it's just peace. Like, she's peaceful. Like, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't come her way because she's like, blocked from it. So some aura, some being, some spiritual thing is around Brenda Zachmeister because it doesn't come her way. And I love her for that. Like, that's awesome. So, Miss Victoria, you pray, walk in front of my house, praising God for his goodness towards us. Definitely, definitely. You have to keep doing that. Steve, I see you. What's up, bro? I haven't seen you in a while. Maybe I'll see you Saturday. I don't know if you're going to Willie's funeral. Maybe I'll see you then. But what's up? What's up? Talking about dealing with stress. It's stressful situations going on. So how are we dealing with it? What's going on with you? And another thing I wanted to say. You deal with a stressful situation, again, like going back, I'm going to read her comment first. Remove the stress and concentrate on yourself and seek for peace. Trust the process. That was my entire 2018 and finally got my peace in 2019. It's not easy at all, but with patience, it will work. Definitely. Definitely, Portia. Like that is seeking it, focus, but you have to look inwardly though. It's all within you though. It's something like you said you had to do. You had to take time out for you to do for yourself because nobody can do it for you. And understand, nobody can do it for you, but you can be put in situations where people around you can help elevate you there, can help put you there. There's nothing wrong with that. Like that just means that you're around the right people, that the people around you want you to elevate just as much as you want, and nothing wrong with that. Miss Sandra, I volunteered today to take my mind off my situation, pray your way through, and trust God. Facts. So distractions, that's what that was. That's like a distraction never hurts, but figuring out, and what you did today was awesome. You went and volunteered at the church. Awesome distraction. Figuring out what's a good distraction is definitely awesome. I'm not going to lie, for many years, and I don't even know if that makes sense, but many years, I found the wrong distractions. Thinking, jumping in relationships, getting into dead-end jobs, all of that stuff. I had to throw it out the window. I had to really step back and see what was going to work for Carrie. What's up, Kurt? What's up, bro? How you doing? Talking about stress, how we dealing with it, what's going on. Auntie, I see you. Aunt Shonda, what's up? And I said Aunt Shonda. Aunt Shonda, I'm reading your name and not paying attention. Even though it is what it is. But Aunt Shonda, what's up? How you doing? Talking about stress. Oh, Carrie preaching on tonight. Get over yourself, Angelique. You know I don't play like that. It's like I'm playing, no. But no, I just want to help somebody. Like I feel like if more of us try to do this, then it'll be a little bit easier to get through this. And then too, like, so my new situation is that like I stay at home all the time. So I had to figure out, again, stepping back, like how I'm going to get through this. Like I refuse to sit in here and go crazy. So let me talk to my people. Let me talk to the people. Let's talk to my Facebook family. Like, what's up? How are we getting through this stressful time? How are we getting through our stressful situations? How are we taking control of it? What's some things we can do? I heard we can pray, we can walk, we can go into nature. All good things, all good things. Everything's going good. Everything's great. I'm down here at peace. When I tell you at peace, literally like it's peace. Like, and I'm going to say it again. It's peace. I don't have a lot of distractions, which is good. I miss my friends, definitely. I'll see them. I have opportunities to see them. It's just a way to get away, to change my surroundings so I can do some things for myself. It's about time that I start doing things for myself and not for others. And you can call it selfish. You can call it what it is. But it's not what you may think it is. It's me taking care of myself. Self-care is the best care. Thank you, Miss Victoria. I want to say you look good too, but you probably got on a bonnet and your nightgown right now. But it's okay, because you still look good in it. I believe you. I believe it. I believe it. Anyway, so what's going on? I know we out there, but I wanted to encourage you on tonight, on this evening, to do what you have to do to get the best you, to reach the best you. Because at the end, that's really all that counts. Like God is only pleased, one, that we trying to glorify him, that we're trying to be our best self for him. But he requires it too. He requires us to be our best us. So how are we reaching it? Even in stressful situations, pamper yourself every now and then. It's very important to have you time. Definitely. But how are we doing that with this pandemic and stuff? Because I know a lot of people still scared to go to the salons, to the spas and stuff. So how are we doing that, Portia? How are you doing it? I am so glad, Carrie, that we have seen you and you're talking to us like you have never left. Definitely. It's almost crazy because it don't feel like I left. And I just hit the camera. But anyway, it really don't feel like I left. Only because, one, it only been 3 weeks. It's only been 3 weeks. I definitely miss you guys. I tune into the lives on Sunday to New Prospect. So sometimes I guess that's why I still feel like I'm there. Yes, Miss Sandra. Be selfish, in a sense. Be selfish. Make it about you. Because ultimately, you have to answer for you. So if you're no good for me, then it ain't no good. So be good for you. Because at the end, at the crossroad, you have to answer for you. Miss Nina says, this is an awesome lady too. Shout out to Miss Nina. She definitely gave me an opportunity when I was in Cincinnati to help with a big event in the city. When going through stressful situations, it's good to have that person you trust to pray for you and the person you trust talking. Release it. Stress is real. It brings on depression. Definitely. Like, it definitely do. And honestly, I think though the crazy thing is that when you're in those situations, one, sometimes you don't know that you're in a stressful situation. And then you don't notice that you slipped into a depressed state of mind or a depressed state of living, like, because it becomes your norm. Because you start doing the same things, you keep going around the same people, you keep being in the same situations, and you get satisfied with those situations. And it really, until you get, like I said, seeking God, asking him for the answer, because again, it goes back to his promises. Like, he's never left you. He's never forsake you, but you have to believe it. And again, there's some that don't believe, but again, you fall for something. I mean, you believe something, you stand on something, or you fall for anything. And I think, and I believe that God left us these promises for a reason. Like, you have to trust them. You have to trust the process, because like Portia said, I wanted to say it was Portia. She said it's a process. Like, it took her a year basically, and the following year she started walking into it. But you have to speak those things. Like, again, your mouth, your words, you have power. Start speaking those things into existence. So speak that I'm the head. Speak that I'm not the tail. Speak that you're above. Speak that you're wealthy. Speak that your family is in good health. Speak that your mind is free. Speak that your heart is clear of hate. Speak those things into existence, and then things start coming into alignment. I promise you. It took me, and I don't want to even steal Portia's thing, but it took me some time. It took me like over a year, really. Like, it took me watching all of these motivational videos, reading all these books. Like, I brought a bag down here with me. It was one of those like 50, 60 gallon garbage bags, and it was half full of books. I purchased all these books. I did these ebooks. Like, people don't believe it, but like I did all this reading, trying to figure out what is wrong with me. Why am I not at this place where I feel like I'm supposed to be? Why am I? And then it just started dawning on me. One, I need to pray. I can seek books all I want. I can seek counsel all I want, but the counselor, my God, was the key. So once I saw God, and I start asking him, God, what am I supposed to do? God, why is this happening to me? He started putting it to me, seek me first, and then the answer is within you. Like, it's you. Like, figure out what's in you that you need to change, and everything else will start working itself out. So once I grasp that concept, once I start changing the things within me, things start coming into, like, and I start noticing this, and I said this in that video I put out before I left. When Carrie started reacting to situations differently, when I didn't argue, when I didn't go off, when I didn't fuss, cuss, and do all that crazy stuff, my mind starts shifting and start thinking outside the box, when I start thinking, my mind went to a whole nother level, then that's when I knew that maybe I was on to something. Maybe what God told me 2 months ago, maybe if I hold fast to that and I keep that as my goal, then some things will start changing. So once I sought God and he gave me that answer, I start seeking within, and I promise you, things just start laying itself out. Like I didn't ask my brother to move down here. My brother started talking to me like, I got this room, this coming up, like blah, 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 this and blah, blah, that. It's opportunity, like it's peaceful, like you saying this, you saying that. I didn't go to him for that. I didn't talk to him for that. But I promise you, it was a divine order. And Zaina, I'm getting off topic real quick. I do apologize. I'm going to say it on my live. I stole Zaina's name, y'all. She is the original Big Fine. So shout out to Big Fine. That's Zaina. So I didn't mean to steal your name. I just liked it. So I used it. And Ms. Nina says she'd like to get in her car and just drive and listen to music. Take that me time. It's all, I think we can keep going on. I definitely want y'all to keep commenting, helping us figure out how we can get to that stress-free situation. I want it to be a stress-free Monday, but we need a stress-free every day. So keep leaving those comments. But Ms. Nina says she get in her car and just listen to music. You have to figure out what that thing is that's going to get you to your peaceful center. And you want to start on a one-day situation. You want to try it to make a Monday your stress-free Monday. And then make it a habit. So then it becomes stress-free Tuesday, stress-free Wednesday. Because things are going to come up. It's life. Life is going to happen. We got kids. We got jobs. We got all this stuff. But you have to start speaking that thing. And I want to tell you, my boss is on here now. Well, she was on here. But I put it into practice. A couple weeks ago, the most stressful thing that can happen to me in my career happened a couple weeks ago. But when I tell you, it was a thing where I had to step back, take control of the situation. Because that's what I can do. I can control the situation. So I need to figure out what I can do to make this better. Stressing is not going to help it. Like, it's going to ruin my day. It's going to give me a headache. It's going to trigger things and emotions and all that stuff. But that's not going to help the situation. So I need to figure out what's going to be the best outcome or the best solution to get through this. I can't sit in a stressful situation anymore. I refuse to allow that to even come my way. Like I said about Brenda, I refuse to allow that to be around in my aura. Like, it can't exist anymore. Like, I need that spiritual connection that God surrounds me with this peace that no distraction can come. That's going to put me in a stressful situation. Because the distractions are going to come. I'm just not going to allow it to stress me. I'm going to figure out what I can do to get through this. Because I have that control. And once you figure out that you have that control, then it stops. Like, and that sounds so simple. But I promise you, try to grasp that concept of just taking control of your life. No more will you allow anything to come your way. No more will you allow situations to put you in a box. No more will you allow people to put you in a box or put you down or change your mood or get you upset, because then you give them the control. Then you give the situation the control. But you have to learn to take control of that situation. So anyway, I'm going to read some more comments. Yeah, Jen, exactly. So me and Jen was in that situation together. And that's my boss. So I'm putting it out there. But anyway, so we got through the situation. We had to take control of it, though. Because the situation could have easily stressed us out. And it probably was on its way to. But at the end of the day, we had to learn how to take control of it. Because at the end of the day, it could have took over us. It could have killed us. It could have wiped us out for the rest of the week. But at the end of the day, when we got to see the sunny side of the situation. We got to see the sunny side of something that we technically won't have control over if we don't take control. God will not leave us nor forsake us. Definitely, Miss Deborah. I see Miss Larissa on here. What's going on? How you doing? What's been up? Nay, what's up? How you doing? How your grandma? How's Brittany? How everybody doing? I'm just scrolling through really quick to see who we got on. Brittany, Britain. What's up? What's up? Let's talk. Inbox me, definitely. And I wanted to get back to Ms. Nina's comment, though, about having somebody. What I do want to say, seek God in all things. Because people are people, and we understand that. People are human. So seek God, asking him who to seek counsel from too. Because I've done that before. I've done the whole seeking. I've done the whole talking. I thought I can trust people. And to this day, I still believe it. But you just never know because people are people. And so at the end of the day, just seek God to make sure that that definitely is the person you need to be talking to. Because ultimately, he has the answer. And then Brenda says, also, one of the things I've learned is peace is always within us. And there it goes. We don't have to go looking for it. All we need to do is remove anything that takes us away from peace. Thank you for bringing up this topic. No problem. I definitely think that's it. Like, take control. Like, you have the control to change your situation. And again, I'm going to say it again. Sometimes it calls for drastic measures. Excuse me. So what we have to do is, like, it's not always easy to obtain something that we need in our life. So it takes giving up things. It takes giving up houses. It takes giving up jobs. It takes giving up people. It takes giving up, like, relationships. It takes giving up on some things that we might not want to do. But if you want to obtain something that you definitely need in your life, it calls for us for a release. And I mean, honestly, that if it's true peace that you're seeking, honestly, everything will come into alignment. At least, and I'm not going to say in my opinion, that's to me a fact. My aunt said, yes, I feel the same way. I'm working on me and proud of myself. I went back to school, got my high school diploma at 40, and now I'm a nurse at 43. When I tell you, honestly, and I almost cursed, but anyway, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I'm proud of you. I almost was about to cry. Like, honestly, that's what's up. I'm proud of you. And I'm glad to be able to even say I'm proud of you. Like, that's what's up. Like, I'm proud of you. Keep going. Become that nurse practitioner on the way to the doctor so I can come live in your house. It's like, I'm just joking. I won't want to live in your house. But anyway, Ben, what's up, bro? How you doing? Trina Best, how you doing? Miss Carol, what's going on? Pat Williams, hopefully I can see you when I'm in the city. I definitely miss you. I was thinking about those old times and your crazy self. I wish I could say one of your old quotes, but I would not say it on here. Pat Williams is definitely a funny person. Hilarious. Quincy, bro, actually, I got some glasses in my car for you. So make sure I see you when I come back this weekend. Miss Joanne, how you doing? We talking about peace. How are you obtaining it? I definitely don't want to be on too much longer. Danielle, what's going on? Drop some comments. Let us know how you obtaining peace, how you controlling the peace, how you grasping the peace, how you holding on to it and not letting it go, because that's something we definitely need to get out of these stressful situations. So how are we doing it? Like, no more stressful Mondays. And it starts with the Monday, even though Sunday technically is the first day of the week, but we're going to say Monday is the first day of that work week. So how are we starting our work week off with no stress? Because if you speak it and you do it on Monday, it becomes habit for Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I know Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we probably stress-free anyway because we ain't got to go to work. But then how we dealing with the kids? Elise, what's going on? Sis, what's up? How you doing? But how are we dealing with this stressful or a thing called stress? Because it's real. And like somebody said up in one of the other comments, stress leads to depression. And you definitely don't want to find yourself falling into that hole of depression because it's hard to get out of there. And like Ms. Nina said, finding somebody to talk to is probably one of the best things outside of talking to God. And seeking help, though, professional help. And again, I'm not Jen, definitely don't think that this is that. But seeking help is definitely the key. Like professional, outside of friends and stuff. Because this is a trustful platform. Like there's a law that's protecting you and your privacy in that professional setting. So therefore, seek help. Like it's okay to talk to somebody and know that your talk is going to be left in that room or in that place or in that space. So do it, because you don't want to find yourself in a stressful situation. Ashley, what's going on, sis? How you dealing with stress? Let us know. We need help, and it's okay. We admit it. I admit it. I needed help. I sought help. I got help, and I start working it. And that's the thing too. You don't want to just sit in that thing. You don't want to just Tasha. Yesenia, Tasha, my crew back together. Valencia, what's up? How you doing? How's the babies? How's everybody doing? How we dealing with stress? Because I know at one point in life you had stress, and I'm speaking that it's not anymore, but how did you get over it? How are you getting through it? Talk to us, let us know. Leave the comments, share this video. We want to help somebody. Tasha, what's going on? You need to come on down to Florida, because you from Florida anyway, right? So come on home. Hey, boo, what's up? Kyle, what's going on? Let us know how you dealing with stress. I know you got a stressful job, dealing with the community, the people. I know you get upset all the time. So how you deal with stressful situations? And I ain't even speaking that, bro. I'm just playing. But how you deal with your stressful situations? We need help. Miss you. I'm dealing with it, but barely making it. Laugh out loud. Prayers get me through. So, Ash, I know you joking on the laugh out loud piece. Prayer definitely is the answer. And the barely getting through thing is something that you have to take control over. And you have the ability to figure out what it is, though, that you need to take control over. Again, like I said, if you want to go back in the video and watch once I end it. But like if it's removing some things, if it's removing some people, if it's removing a job, what is it that you need to do to get over your situation or to get through that situation, because you need to ultimately obtain your peace, or that way you won't have stress. And somebody said hi, and I wanted to say, Angie, pretty eyes. That's what her name is in my phone, is Angie Pretty Eyes Smith. But anyway, how you doing? What's up? Carrie, why isn't my picture on the wall? Andrew, I just went through my phone, and there's like 60 pictures of you in my phone, and I'm kind of upset about that. But you caught me at a vulnerable state in place. So we'll talk about that. I'll see you on Friday. But anywho, you guys, I'm so glad that we're able to talk about this. Because like Brenda said, it's something that needs to be talked about. And I know everybody's popping up. I know there's videos everywhere. There's everybody. So I'm glad that you were able to talk to me, little old me, about this situation. Because ultimately, it's something we can do to help each other. And I got water today. But definitely, I want y'all, if y'all not doing anything, it's a shameless plug. If you're not doing anything on Thursday, there's also a blog, or there is a blog that I do with Robin Keys. We do it every Thursday at 7:30. If you're not doing anything, tune in this Thursday. We're talking about spirituality. So it almost, in a sense, can tie into this, but we're going to a whole nother level. So if you're not doing anything on Thursday, definitely join me and Robin live on Robin and Carrie live. So that's another thing I want you to do. If you're not following our page, or if you're not following my page, can you go like my page? It's Robin and Carrie live. All you have to do is up in the search bar. It's up there. Just type in Robin, ROBIN, and Carrie, KERRY, live. Tell him I love him too. And thank you. I'm glad that I can make him proud. It's been a long time coming. And I'm actually glad that I'm finally in this play, in this pace, And I'm learning right now that I can't talk, so I'm going to step back really quick. But I'm glad that I'm in this space and in this place that I'm finally able to stand on my own. And it took me to remove myself, like, because right now, even though I have my brothers down here, but I'm 95, 96, 97% on my own. And it feels good. It feels good to be able to walk on my own, to not have to go into situations that I don't want to go in. Because sometimes what happens is what I don't want to ever do, the 32-year-old me do not want to be in situations, and just because it's routine and just because it's something we do, just keep doing it. So I want to take a grasp of my life and explore. I'm young. I want to make some moves. I don't want to die and say I lived in Cincinnati my whole life. Love Cincinnati. Nothing wrong with Cincinnati. That's my home. And like my pastor, like my friends, like my mother said, my family said, I can always come back home. But at the end of the day, I have the opportunity to explore. I have no kids. I have no like, what do you call it? Like wife or partner or kids, and I don't have anything tying me down. So I'm taking opportunities to explore. There's a world outside of the city, any city that you live in. And so if you have the opportunity, do it. If you don't have the opportunity and you want to do it, put yourself in a position to do it, because it's your life. And if you live it based off of other people's opinions and what they think, what they say it should be, or how they say it should look, or how they say it should smell, then you will be in that box forever. And I refuse to live in that box. I'm excited that I finally got in a place of happiness, and it's true happiness. Like, honestly, I don't have the same people around me. I don't talk to the same people. I don't do the same things, because I'm in a different place. And by putting myself in that different place, it put me in a happy place. And it's okay, like, to be truly happy and not just saying we happy, because it's okay to not be happy too. If you're not happy, say it, but start speaking it to yourself. Kevin, what's going on, cuz? How you doing? I know you got a lot you're dealing with. The loss of my cousin with his brother, his youngest brother. But we want to definitely keep my family in prayer. Keep him in prayer. My cousin, his kids, Willie Thompson. We want to definitely keep him in prayer. People are dying, y'all. It's real. And that's almost one of God's promises too. That we're going to live and we're going to die. But it's ultimately what we do in between that living and dying. And what I can say about my cousin is that man lived his life to please God. And ultimately, that's what it's about. So, I know we sad. I know we go through grief and we go through all those processes. But we know that weeping endures for a night. But joy, the true joy that my cousin got, that peace that he got, ultimately we want to seek that for ourselves too. So what's going on? I see Javon on. Kevin, I said, what's up? But yeah, so anywho, share this video. Keep commenting. Show some love. I appreciate you guys for taking this time out with me. But y'all have a good evening.